1.
Okay, so now in the mounted position, my opponent's going to do something where it generally happens in a mixed martial arts competition, not so much Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but he takes his arms, he reaches around my waist, and he hides his head. Okay, the reason why they might do this is because if he was down here, okay, let go. But if I'm punching, sometimes they'll reach around and try to buy some time. It's not such a good idea. If it's a situation where I can use elbows, bam, that's going to be the end of it right there, right? So this technique, though, is a technique that was developed to counter that when people hug around you. And it's very much a no-gi grappling move or a very higher level jiu-jitsu move in a sense that it's illegal in lower belt level jiu-jitsu competition because it is a neck crank, which is generally illegal in Brazilian jiu-jitsu competition unless it's a higher belt level or if it's a no-gi match. So anyways, my partner here, Tim, he grabs around me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my arm here, like this. I'm going to take my arm and I'm going to reach underneath. So I'm going to make this underhook and I'm going to come around his head like this. And I'm going to break that grip. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come off of the mounted position like this. And I've got to, like, I'm almost like afraid to do this like in full speed, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let go of your head, Tim. I'll keep his head underneath my arm and I'll sit out like this, cranking his neck behind me. So let's show it from another angle. We want to be real careful so we don't accidentally smash our partner's neck on this one. He reaches around. I go around his head almost like I'm going for a guillotine choke, but I let the hand go here. Now look what I do with my hand. I walk my hand up, and it makes it really, really tight right now for him. Now I let go of the mounted position, and as I start to sit towards my hip, it's going to smash his neck. And I kind of feel like if I put a lot of pressure on my hip right now, it's going to hurt him, so I'm not going to show all that pressure. But if I had his head here, I am sitting out, but keeping his head behind me, and his head's going to be forced down. So one more time, he makes the underhooks. I go around his head like this. I walk my hand so it's really, really tight. I come off the mount, and I apply pressure that direction to make a neck crank.